Howdy partners, welcome from the Black Forest. Unseasonably warm weather, about 18-17 degrees today. I'm 800 metres above sea level, it's at about 2,200 metres, 2,200 foot above sea level, and it's warm. It should be that deep in snow up here. Green plants. What's happening to the weather, I ask myself. And it's been like this for ages. So I haven't got much time on the camera because I left it in the bag turned on like an idiot. And the drive up here looks pretty interesting, a sort of black hole. But nice today up here. It's just so mild, it's like a summer's day. What is it, 20th of December today? So we'll head up that way, see where we come out, and just have a little wander around. See if I can go across country and don't have to walk all the way down that path, but it looks fenced off. All these paths lead up to one another after a while. Makes you think that this might be something in this global warming after all. Or is it because all the refugees are coming here and bringing the warmer weather with them? I don't know. Who knows? I was out walking the other day as well in the hills. I saw 3 parties of refugees, maybe each party consisting of 6 or 7 people, Arabs and Africans, and each one had a guide on these little paths showing them round. So even in these backwoods of the Black Forest, the refugee situation makes itself felt. Yeah, I feel quite sorry for a lot of them refugees, especially when it's their family. But I do reckon there is quite a large bunch of chances in there. As I was saying before, when I was walking out the other day and there was like a group of Arab guys, or I don't know what they were, Arabs or half Arab, half African, somewhat from far away anyway. And I had my rucksack on the floor and the camera was in there and it was open. And I seen one of these guys making his way over to the rucksack to have a look in there. And I was just taking a picture. I was sort of watching him out of the corner of my eye. And then just walked over to my rucksack and sort of like just looked at him and picked it up and that lot. And he just gave me a really funny, sly look. Maybe I'm a bad PC person, but I tend to, when I see somebody and I get that vibe that something's not right, I try and listen to it. Yeah, it's just good to get out in nature though sometimes. Look at the trees, and if you can see that behind me, the moon in the sky, and the mountains, and the wind, and you forget all your troubles, and you become at one with nature, and your ego dissolves, and you find yourself at one for at least a few minutes, lost in the beauty of the world, which you are a part when you spend too much time thinking and debating to yourself. Then you end up in a little box isolated from the world, like the box you sit in watching Facebook or YouTube. You've got to get out of that box and feel the wind on your skin, and remember, you are a human being. person is alright. If you look over there, it looks like there's two suns in the sky. Because it's a sundog. Ice crystals. And it looks like two suns. So I was saying before about you coming out of your box when you go for a walk in the woods and that. Like, it takes a while till you settle in, but after a while you do stop thinking. You know, it's like a panacea. It calms you down a bit. That's if you're thinking too much. Not really if you're thinking too much. Like, thinking's a good thing, but sometimes you can find yourself thinking in circles. So I think it's story time again. Once upon a time, a long time ago, in a forest on the borders of Italy, I was 17 years old and I was hitchhiking from Milano to Como in Switzerland. And all I had with me was a big sheet of plastic to make a bivouac. That's where I was sleeping. I went in the forest and found a place to sleep and made myself a little bivouac. I must have gone to bed about 10 o'clock when it got dark. And I was laying in this forest all alone. About 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, a load of wild boar started snuffling around my bivouac. And I was scared. 733 metres. What's that in foot? 7, 14, 21? 21,000 plus a bit more. 22,000. 2,200 metres. 2,200 foot above sea level in the forest. Anyway, back to the story. And I was in this little bivouac, which was basically a black bin liner wrapped up in this forest. And it started raining as well, and all the wild pigs all sniffing around my bivouac. And any minute I was imagining one of those razor sharp tusks to dig its way into my back and root out my kidney. And that was pretty scary. And I was glad when it started getting light early in the morning and I was able to get out of that forest. And at that time I had no money, I had nothing at all. Just a 17-year-old kid sleeping rough in an Italian forest. So this place here is it's like a luxury to me. But I don't want to count my chickens before they're hatched, because you never know. Maybe there's some wild bears here, a wolf, boar.